Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back on in to Stranded Alien Dawn, a very hard mode. And in the last one, we really did ramp up actually the attack. Got pretty wild. We built this really basic defense to fend it off, but the shooters are here already. And we started our house over there, so everyone's kind of moved in. We're just chilling at the moment though. And I've just heard a research finish. Now what I want to say is thank you so much for joining me. As always, really appreciate your time. And please do hit the thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you aren't already. All of that loveliness. And Krista did have the research insight, which completely finished flare shielding, which is insane. She's finished all of that research already, which is just nuts, man. Now, we need to decide what we're going to go into. And eventually we might want a freezer room. I do want to get... I'm trying to think how we go about this. I'm going to go electronic crafting. The reason I'm going to do that is because we can get onto the better weapons once we've done that. We need to get, was it power cells? There's no real way we can get power cells until we start crafting stuff. So, yeah, in order to get power cells, you need electronics crafting and then find or produce a power cell of some kind. So, we'll need to try and figure that one out. But that's okay. We'll get that one in and then let's go for diesel generators for some fallback stuff. And don't bother with camp management, by the way. It's not very good. It just doesn't really work. It could do if they changed it. You could have separate camps everywhere, but they haven't quite figured it out yet. It's a bit buggy. Let's get musical instruments as well. Just for something happy to do. And then, yeah, today hopefully I can get this kitchen sorted. We've got our research desk out here, which isn't amazing, but that's okay. And then let's also go ahead and get a few more trees done. So we've got these big boys over here. Let's cut those down. I think they're... may well be some fallen trees, which there is. So let's cut those up as well. Load of beef berries we could probably harvest before they disappear. I don't think it's worth it at the moment though, but it's just going to be wood. So we're building out planks for now until we get there, and I think we're going to be into the winter. So we've prepped some clothing. I'm hoping to have today all of this moved on in. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to get them to obviously build this stuff first. So walls, we're going to go for the typical plank stuff. And that is the wrong way around. So we're going to just hit that again. We'll rotate that one. R to rotate, by the way, guys. We'll do that. And then in terms of the ceiling, we'll also get planks. And I'll just spread that across. This is a lot of logs that we'll need to get in. So I also need to make sure I'm chopping down plenty of little trees here. Those are really pointless. You're not going to give me any logs. So let's cancel those guys. Let's only hit the big boys, please. Thank you very much. Connor's still being sick with his migraine as well, bless him. It is what it is. Now, tempted to send Rita back out, actually. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can explore. It's now getting up to 5 hours. There's the cargo pod. Let's get her back out. Now, Rita, has your strength improved yet? Physical is level 2 now. So ideally, I want to go to level 4 or 5, the ones on the expeditions. Then they'll be able to carry a medium amount. Yeah, it does matter the sheer amount they can bring back. So, big evergreen tree. Okay, thank you. Melody reached physical 3 as well. This is why she's so good, man. Look at that. We can plant the trees now if we wanted to, but we've got our own wood over here, actually. That's quite handy, so we haven't got to go too far. So, yeah, the first growth is good. Just getting this fire in, which is going to help heat most of this room, and then we'll have cooking stove and stuff in here as well. I'm also going to need a light. So I think I'll get 2 lights in this bit, and let's check out on the expedition. Pasture frequented by herbivores. It could prove to be a good hunting ground, so I jot it down. I mean, it's not very good. She's going to come back with a bit of raw red meat and some hides. Medium combat skill, average amount of resources. They can be good in a pinch. It's permanently there, right? We get a bit of leather, 120 meat. So what we'll probably try and do is cook that up into some meat soup, which is another variety at least, right? Melody, I really need to work on your happiness here. Where are you? Drowsy. Whoa, wondering what to do next is like on the coaster planet. Yeah, I think you're lying. Once she's eaten that, she should be all right. Get to bed, and then we can get you back up. No more meltdowns, please. She struggles with hers anyway. She's not the best, I think. Like, she seems to be... There's certain characters that just aren't as happy as the others, right? Now, when you get up, Connor, I'm going to get you... I'm just going to leave the construction happening, actually. I think I need that one to get done first, though. So when you get up, let's have a look at you here. Yeah, you're going to be pretty good. So let's get you doing... Oh, he's already on it. What a legend. So this is going to bring all the logs over. This drone is the game changer. The absolute game changer. And a heat wave in the fall. 8 degrees higher than normal. So, yeah, that means our crops will be good for a while longer. Well done, Connor. And the battery is now charging up as well. So our drone will be able to run permanently. And here it is. The drone, baby. So this requires how much power? Only 10, actually. So every time they cut stuff down, everything like that, we no longer need to have these guys doing deliver. So we're going to take them off deliver completely. And these guys, the drone will do it. So it's one less job for these guys to do, which is actually arguably the biggest job. Look at it. Can I follow the drone, actually? I can. Here we go. So the drone will go on out, grab the wood, place it everywhere we need it. It is literally a very strong drone, by the way. There we go. We can empty and recycle the other ones now, and this will work on it. So this thing will do it all. So, for example, we can go, when these are built, which they are, we can go empty and deconstruct, empty and deconstruct, empty and deconstruct, and the drone will do it all. Pretty mega. I'm going to get these two moved over here now as well. So we're pretty much ready for the winter here with all of this, and the drone will just get all of that transported without any trouble in the world. Although Jack is doing it as well. I think it's because it's on empty and deconstruct, but that's fine. We'll take it. We've got plenty of power. So we've got permanent wind, permanent thingy. Our usage is pretty low, so we're producing 477. And then we've also got diesel generators to cover the rest of it. And then what I'm going to do is just bring this down here just to make sure we get power on this as well. And then all of this, we probably want to move nice and close to this as well. So they're literally just not going to leave this little area. Well, other than to like salvage these bits, because this is quite far away now. So we'll keep that in mind. And then this can probably move over here as well. So nice and tight. Let's get it right over here. So all of that will get done. And then we can slowly but surely get all of this in. So this wooden workbench, we'll also need to find a spot for this. We're going to go pretty much in the middle so they can both work these two benches and they'll be close. And then these guys, we actually need another one of these. Get that in. Now we can slowly get rid of all this stuff. And then fermenting barrels will also get those moved over as well. Bad and drone doing all the deed for us. This includes they carried stuff to what needs to be built as well. So it makes everything really, really straightforward. Okay, Connor, do you want to go ahead and take a pair of those trousers, mate? And you're still okay with your boots, aren't you? Everything's still okay. Fireplace is in now, so we got 27 indoors. The coldest spot is over at this bed, 19, but it's still going to be much better than outside, so that is perfect. And we'll do the coffees on here, and we'll take them off this one. And you know what? I think, actually, we can copy and paste to here, and then we'll put the coffees back on. There we go, and then we can break that down. Boom. And has that roof been built yet? It hasn't. So I'm not going to move the table and chairs in until this has been built. It's all in there. We just got to wait for them to get the building done. Now this has all been emptied, they'll come and do the deconstructing as well. It's amazing. The drone is literally the game changer. And eventually we'll get, obviously, like I say, fridges and freezers. I'm not sure if I'll do a freezer room or actual freezers. I don't know yet. And I'll do a proper storage shed, probably out of hay as well, for all of these guys. And then we'll move those guys in, probably back here, actually, full storage shed. In terms of an outer wall, we could just go from the water here as well. They won't be able to walk in. So that is also something to consider. Connor, I think we're going to need some t-shirts out of this guy in a moment. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go for, well, something for cold tolerance here. And I don't really want to go full coat. I don't think we'll need it. So I'm going to go with the shirt. Get 4 of those in. Jack Construction 3. That's going to be pretty handy as well to get all of this done. Well done, guys. Get it all up and running, please. Likes Jack's opinions of bladed weapons. I also like Jack's opinions of bladed weapons. What are you doing? Burnout. Okay. Where are you? You just like chopping. You are. Tell you what. Come and do this. And then come and play darts. Just come and do a bit of everything. And now I'm going to continue to break these down so we can get the regeneration going. So it can look really nice over here, you know. Beautiful. Get you down. You down. And Melody, how are you doing? It's got to be going back up now. Yep. I will light up outside as well, eventually. This is so far away now, it seems, doesn't it? Look at all this, though. It's all coming back in nicely. Electronics crafting is done. Perfect. Soldering bench, not something we'll be going on to yet. Let's just check what's next. Diesel, then the musical stuff. So power, I think, will be okay. There's the CPU assembly, AI cores, nanotubes printing. That could be used for our carbon early on as well, but I don't think I'm going to go that route. Like I say, I'm probably going to take out the other ones. Let's get maybe heat pumping, and then we'll work on maybe the food-related stuff. I'm a bit of a hoarder, and I like to build, like, stupid amounts of food. Actually, as well. Don't ask why. Let's go oil extraction, too. I think that's going to be everything we need. Yeah, we got 2 little rooms now. I think the roof is on, so I can move this stuff in afterwards. So we'll go for this in here. So this is going to be a little kitchen cookery space. Got room for another survivor still, so go ahead and get these in. There we go. And then I'm going to go for production. We're going to get a proper cook stove in here. The old L cook stove, and I think I go right here, so we can start cooking better meals, actually. And then eventually, I think I'll have maybe the freezer stuff off the back of here. I could go above and then have an elevator eventually, but I'm not sure. There's a diesel generator. Perfect. But yeah, all of our house is in now. And Krista, you legend with the research insights, man. Let's get all this deconstructed. Just getting everything to where it needs to be. And then these guys need to be moved. So, fermenting stuff. Honestly, closer the better. I think it makes sense to get them like this, maybe? Let's do that. It's close enough, right? And what did she do? How's the research? I know she did something. It's absolutely smashing it. Look, straight through. There's leather armor. Cool. Not something we need. Honestly, don't know. I really don't know what I want to do next. Meteor rain. That is a source of metal should we need it. I think we've got plenty of scrap for now, though. This is what I mean. The drone, though, man. Look how quick we got all that done. And I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct these two. And then eventually we're going to be moving all this over. So I'll need to figure out how I'm going to set up my new defense. And we'll stick with just a simple kill box again, just over here. I could probably just start building it separate and then move it in. And we'll set up a full battery circuit at some point. Okay, so with this being done, this isn't the most efficient, but we are going to be able to make some better foods like this. Look at this. We can make a veggie pizza. Let's go for 2 of those. Yeah, so that'll help with a bit of happiness. And then we'll go for what chef's recipes can we do? Chef's steak. We don't really have the ale. So these gives better, you'll see the happiness effect, by the way, guys. And kind of leveling up. So we're going to stick probably to the quick recipes. They're just always too good. So we'll say 6 of those. And then, not you. Don't want that green porridge. We're also going to go for the veggie. Say 4 of those. And then I'm going to turn off again some of the... Oh, railgun sniper. Railgun sniper. Equip that. Do it, mate. Yes. Yes. We got lucky with that sniper, baby. That's going to be so good. Why are you eating stood up? There's literally... There's a table and chairs right there, you know? Connor, I'm also going to need you to do something. Where the dartboard's gone because we did that, right? Okay, I'll tell you what. In the kitchen, there's enough room. Let's get a punch bag. Insufficient materials. Really? Where did all that leather go then? I thought we... Oh, we got hides. I need a tanning rack, don't I? Let's get a drying rack. I know we're not using it yet, but let's get one in. And Jack's just up on the roof drinking a coffee. As you do. And there's the veggie pizza. Cool. I'm going to leave these guys kind of just doing that at the moment. I could probably turn off the cooking on these, so we'll say kind of get rid of these. I'll just do coffee on there. And then the rest can be done on this cook stove. I just need to make sure that electricity-wise will be fine. I'm pretty sure we will. So at the moment, with just the wind power, we're fine. And then in the daytime, we have that graphene bad boy that gives 60 as well. So it keeps these guys charged. And look at the drone just working away, man. It's nuts. I hope those little squares disappear eventually. It looks like they are. And again, I'm going to get all this moved over. Get it all nice and tight here. I do want to start this then. So I think how many logs we got? 546. Realistically, let's go ahead then and start with a couple of towers. We're going to go for a kill box just in front here. So let's get 2 of these. You moved out the way. And then for the fence, we'll go for poles. And we're going to need an entrance point. So I'm just going to slow it down a second. And we are going to have a 3 wide situ. Like so. And then we're going to move... actually, we're just going to build new ones. Traps are something that make... That's 4. That's fine. It's traps, by the way, that make more thingies spawn in. So keep that in mind. And then we'll get this around here. Nothing too crazy. How far wide did we go? There we go. And then we'll get the one little fence door. I'll probably just get another pole one right in the back there. And this will be the new defense. I could go too deep with these guys. Now, the good news is the pole ones, they will potentially, as long as they can't see us, come round properly and into our traps. And actually, I've just realised we're going to want another few sets like that. And then we'll get our 2 flamers in and we'll be laughing as these come in. But look how quick things get done. The drone just travels everything over. So I think I can pretty much get these... Again, this is going to damage our walls, actually. I think it should be okay. Yeah, they'll always be hit by 1. And then eventually we'll bring these back, and this will be square in line with our kind of building. I might go up. So what we'll do is turn this into a bedroom above with separate rooms, maybe. Nice little scavenge of the fuel and the helmet, and the music instruments done. How much cloth have we got? You want to go and harvest this before it's gone? Could even get that 3rd tower in, actually. Should I put it in here? Do have a sniper now, so yeah, let's do it. Let's go for a 3rd tower just there, and then we'll break this stuff down. And we no longer need you over there, so we'll go ahead and stick you to the side here. Doing it a bit more methodical, so let's deconstruct those. I don't need them. Let's deconstruct all those. Let's deconstruct those. Job done. And then we'll just have that one little gate that needs deconstructing there. So all this will get done, and we'll be ready for our next attack in here. Probably move all this, tuck it in right over here. So we've got a nice, close little base there, and all this will regenerate, and we'll be laughing. Yeah, I think we picked a really nice spot. I hope fishing comes to the games eventually. That'd be pretty cool. Thin smoke. Okay, I'm definitely going to go and do that one. So, Rita, do you want to go and check out the thin smoke for me? Quite far away. So we won't have a cook for a while, but we've got the meals actually, so we should be okay. Not too much raw, is there? No. Good. Cool. And we'll get... I think that's fine. Now, are we stocked up? That is the question. Probably want to get a bit more in. Average growth, average harvest. There's a little bit in there. We only have 250 in stock. I don't think we're going to have anything grown for too much now, so I might want to grab, if there's any natural beef berries here, I'm going to harvest them. Yeah, let's get those in. Just in case we've got a bit of food. What did we get? Oh, we got the boxer. So if we find a dog on the map, we can tame it, which is great. So we could tame boxer dogs. They are a bit of a pain to try and find. They will randomly appear. Best way is just drag and then see if you see a dog, which I can't. So do the same like this. Might be a dog somewhere. Nope, no dogs. I almost forgot as well. Andrew, thank you so much for your support on Patreon. You get to be the drone right now. Thank you, man. Just going to put Andrew Shep. I really appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much. You've supported me for a long, long time. You get to be our first named character inside of the drone, baby. So you're going to be hard at work. Right, now we have another happiness thing we can do. We've got a couple of musical instruments. And actually, I might just put these over here for now. Let's get a cheeky little hand pan and a didgeridoo. They'll ask for some kind of... Didgeridoo? No, I did not. Yeah, they'll kind of ask for a music night. It's an extra thing. I don't know. We'll set these up differently after. And our Killbox has been nicely set up. Now, the most ideal with these guys for any ground troops is three flamethrowers wide. Nothing will get past 3 rows. So it'll instantly kill even Junos and stuff like that that run straight through the traps. So, yeah. Okay, it looks like we did dry out that meat, which is a pretty good idea, actually. Oh, holy crap. I wasn't expecting this. I found a survivor. Welcome, Henry. I'll say hello. He's a decent character, actually. He is the bionic guy, right? Fights twice as fast with melee weapons. Tolerance to cold and heat increased by 10. Will not harvest or take care of plants and animals in any circumstance. He loves to bench press. He's battle hardened. What a beast. Wow, we need another bed. Okay. I almost forgot, actually, the schedules. I actually did forget. So, for Melody, by the way, I'm going to take Melody off work a little bit earlier. She is a misery, so I'm going to make sure that she gets that done. And we go for the same. We've got no night owls in here, so that's fine. I see you sniped that from over there, mate. Henry, when you get back, we'll get you a nice weapon as well. And let's copy this. Get another bed there. I'll sort the beds out eventually, guys. As I say, I could build it now. I'm just focusing on the defensive bit first and just prepping for the winter. So hopefully we'll have, well, enough for this. And then let's go light and heat. I'm going to go ahead and get an electric heater over here. And over this way, actually. We're going to have 2 of them. And that should keep this room nice and warm. See this one? 0. This one's 10, 7, 5, so they'll be fine. These 2 heaters should make this room okay. And then I might get one more. Got to be careful of the electricity, though. Get one more over here just for this edge. So this should warm up this room nicely. There we go. A bit cold this corner, but that's fine. And then the fire over here will be good. So we're good for the winter. Henry, hurry up and get back. Can't believe we just got Henry, man. Every survivor that we get makes it a lot easier to build and do everything, by the way. Now, let's go for the salvage on these 2 now, guys, and we'll continue to get these on. Henry, I also didn't set up your activities. What do you like to do? Get you 1 for healing. Handling? Yeah, rescue, bearing, carrying, away. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he likes to hunt, so we'll have you on a 1 there. You can help with cutting, scavenging, mining. Doesn't like cooking, so let's take him off that. Yeah, he's okay with crafting, tailoring. And observe, we'll take you off that as well. We don't need you on that. I'll take you off deliver. So he's going to be main, like, physical. Might be worth us getting the bench press, actually, as well. But yeah, let's get him armed up then. So all we've got is a short bow at the moment for you, mate. But that's fine. 2 pulse rifles, sniper, and 3 bows. We're pretty good here. Once you get up to everyone with snipers, by the way, that's when it gets a lot easier. Actually, improved pistols are pretty good. And pulse rifles are a must. Fairly comfortable with this defense on the next one anyway. Unless it's flyers, and then we're screwed. Also, let's go ahead and get in just a little bit more. I think we have enough for 1 more. I don't know if that's where I want them, actually. I'm going to start moving them over. Let's get 1 in here. They're really cheap, these guys, so... And the reason I'm getting these guys this way is for the... So I can start getting lights outside. So probably just some tilted floodlights. It's going to be a case of like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get these guys covered off, actually. I'm going to dig out 1 piece out of each of those. The multi-layers helps with the shooting and attacking. So they'll go for weakest point. They can be pretty intelligent sometimes, the bugs. They'll look... If you leave someone in here and your other guys are in here, they'll start hitting the wall over here, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll have that leather really soon, which is drying now, and then they'll have themselves a nice punch bag. And then the other leisure side, let's get the dartboard over here as well. Just scavenge 7 more electricity as well, so honestly, might get another battery in. And we could get another one. Alright, we got lots of fuel. With the extra people in, I think we do want to keep going on expeditions. We can get all of our research done. It's going to be more exploring, to be honest. And I'm going to keep sending Rita for now, just to get the researches done for everything, and then hopefully the rest of this building will be done. I know another attack's going to come very soon. We're getting onto a low food supply here. I think I'm going to bump up the green porridge just a tiny bit. we could do with maybe researching a fridge as well. And then we'll go on to freezer. Might just pop in a little freezer with just cooked meals only. Oh, Pankoth. You can't do anything with these. They're cute little birds. You need them for the poultry, but... Okay, we have our air conditioner now as well, which is a CPU and electricity. We can make it colder if we want. I could get a little fridge room set up, but I'm not sure yet. At the moment, our food's just going bad, so probably want to dispose of the dodgy grain porridge or make sure everyone's eating them. Now, Henry, I forgot about you. Let's copy and then paste onto you because you're going to go ahead and eat everything otherwise. What I need to do, actually, I almost forgot. Let's make sure the dried meat is selected on all of them. And I've got the mod on with if they're vegetarian, they'll still eat meat if there's nothing else, but it will make them really, really sad. Hungry pests. So rather than attack, we got the hungry pest. That's okay. I see an oval-shaped metal structure protruding from some old debris. It's like an armory bay with reinforced walls which has survived the crash. Go there immediately. Oh, this could be a weapon. Oh, laser pike. Henry, got you a nice laser pike. Low physical, so reduce the amount of scrap. Now that one, I have a feeling might be one we can go back to. How many times? Got 2 more visits, so we could go and get some more weapons. Now, if anything, they can be broken down for a power cell. So we needed that. So that's really good. Okay, lots of issues here with vomiting. Oil extraction. Lovely. Okay, I think I'll get one of those in. Actually, let's get a little oil press. Oil. Let's put you just there for now. We'll set that off just to unlock the oil. We can cook some other meals then as well. All of this will help for the happiness. Ah, there we go. We scavenged a power cell anyway. Perfect. That's pretty mega because that unlocks loads like laser pistols, pulse rifles, power cells. Pretty big deal, actually. So, yeah. AI core is going to be great because you get the service bots as well. I love a good service bot. I really do. Refrigerators are about to finish, which should unlock freezers, which I'm going to go for straight away afterwards. So I'm just going to wait. And there's the laser pike. So, Henry, just to give us the extra safety. Do you want to go and grab that? Because you melee twice speed. So... they get in, you can just chop at them. And we got a little defensive point. I say little, this is actually pretty strong. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're okay. These are a little bit wider than you'd want. You want to go 3, realistically, but that's okay. I think this is good. And I don't mind that scavenge of electronics. If we can stockpile those, we will be loving life. I think I will go for a 3rd battery here. And there we go. We've got aggressive animals. Only 38, actually. There's a couple of big ones in here. This is perfect. Nice and easy then. And that's because of the hungry pests, which will come and eat your stuff. But I think they're cheering on all the wild stuff first. There's a lot of bug meat we could probably get. Now, because we've got a sniper, I could send Jack out and kill this before it even gets here. So, but I'm going to test out the defenses here. So it should be pretty quick to get in. Make sure everyone's ready to get back, though. Intellect 8 for Krista as well. And she's already finished the refrigerators. So let's go ahead and get freezers in. Let's get sensor devices as well then, I think. And what else would be ideal? I think we start the turrets. 5 days. If she gets a research insight, we'll be laughing. I'm going to go ahead and draft you into the middle. Krista, I'm going to draft you into the tower. Jack, draft you in. And then these 3, I'm going to have them ready. Drafted. Let's get you in. So Connor, you come into the middle. Rita, you come in here. Henry, you come there as well. Let's get them all in. We've got no one over where they are. Has it started snowing? It has. More scavenge of those. Disconnected electric devices. Ah, our lights. We're okay though. What I'll do is get these over. There we go. We'll get all this connected up. So we've got a bit of a circuit here. Now they will attack the drone. It looks like they're going for something else here. So you can... garrison the drone. I'm going to garrison the drone so it's not flying about. But the snipe's already started, so that's perfect. Go on, Jack. Should probably give the sniper to Connor, really, because he shoots twice as fast, but that's okay. He can get the next one. Actually, maybe watch from these guys. Rita, should we follow from you and just watch as we attack the bugs coming in? Hello, big boy. I'll doubt they'll even get past this now because there's 6 of us. And 2 pulse rifles will just stop everything coming in. But they're pathing perfectly. So this is great. Yeah, a little screenshot in there. Lovely. And the first winter is here. Oh, you had one get in. How did you get in? Must have ran straight through underneath. Okay. Well, not too bad. I think, what's that? 5 left. I think I might go grab these guys, actually. Go deal with these hungry pests as well. Maybe not those 2, actually. So I'm going to bring you guys over here. I'm going to undraft the 2 pulse rifles. And then these guys... I'm going to go kill these before they start chewing on my stuff. Because the hungry pests will be annoying, so if we just walk them forward, they'll just shoot everything in radius. And we can level up our physical a little bit anyway, can't we? So I'm just going to wait for them all to come this way. Come on, get him, boys. There we go. Connor reached combat 7. He's actually really powerful on these bows. He just starts flinging shots like crazy. Hopefully these guys will keep coming in then. And then in the meantime, we'll set these off for a butcher here. And then any they kill over here as well. Let's go this way. Get them, boys. Oh, one getting through there. Please kill them all. They're so annoying, the hungry pests, man. Once we get those turrets up, it won't be a problem. Where are the rest? Over this way. We'll deal with them as well. 11 left. Where are the rest? I'm going to undraft. We're going to get them back to work and we'll butcher the rest. They're all starving, so they'll be gone momentarily anyway. They don't last too long, a couple of days, the hungry pests, but most are gone. I didn't want them chewing my crops because these will be ready for next year. So as you can see, we're about to dip into the winter. So I'm just going to take some amount of time to just check in. He doesn't need anything. He's pretty good above -7. These guys are somewhat going to be inside anyway. I think you're okay above -6. -4. Your shoes aren't looking great. So how about getting that changed? And then the dodgy shoes will break down. Maybe the dodgy trousers as well. And then Melody, how are you looking? How about you get some trousers on? Good job. Jack, how are you? Get you changed. And then Connor... Yeah, he needs a new jacket. Have we got you doing the trousers here and shirts? Okay, let's get Jack on the crafting as his priority now. He should be doing that anyway, actually. Yeah, he is. Take him off handling. Your focus, Jack, is the tailoring right now. Tailoring. So get your job done. And freezers are done. Perfect. I'm going to get one in. We need some metal alloys, but I think this will be fine. So if I tell you what, let's move these guys over, and then I'm just going to pop the freezer this side, and then we'll take the meals off the other one. That should mean I can cook off a few more, so we've always got them. Perfect. Get them moved, guys. Let's go. Boom. So we'll get that freezer in there. Sensor device is done. She is crazy, man. Like, honestly, she's already onto the turrets. I'm just going to get these little ones out of the way. I've got a bit of a stickler for trying to research absolutely everything as well. And then let's get bench press, because that's a good one. And then we can train Rita up for when we send her out as well. Jack, what's going on, mate? In a little pain. Oh, yeah. He's got liver cirrhosis, isn't he? I forgot about that. Yeah, we need the tea. To forbid him from drinking as well. You're not allowed ale. Okay? You can smoke. You can do smoke leaf pipes. We can craft up those, actually. Where does it come under? There. Collect dried smoke leaf. So, we've got some. And then, actually, what I might do is go for... I'm trying to find the blinking drying rack. Where is it? There it is. Large drying rack. We actually want one of these. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of that stick drying rack. And then what I'm going to do is get smoke leaf on this bad boy. So, yeah, I think we're all good for all of that. And we'll get them working the smoke leaf pipes. This will help both of these with their pain. Or the tea as well. I can brew the tea up. Maybe I do that. I need to research the tea, right? So we need to harvest the leaves to get the tea boiling. I think there's some on the map. Should we go and see if any of it's ready? It is, yes. Get some of that harvested then. Let's knock up some tea. We'll dry that one up. How we doing? You guys want to smelt up the goodies, and we'll get that one in. 3 more, and then we'll have these guys going for there, and we'll get all of these meals on. Did these... What's going on? Let's get 500 liquid fuel, and we're going to copy this across. And then this one over here, we're also going to have, like I said, the antibiotics. The 10. All good. Perfect. We're smashing out stuff. Let's get this freezer done. Well done, Connor. And then what I'm going to do is no raw in here. We're just going to have to cooked. There we go. So we're going to have no raw, no beverages, no other items. And then on here, we're going to have no cooked meals. And then on here, we're going to have no cooked meals. So they should move it all over. And then I can go for, well, we can go for 16 of those. We can go for 10 of those. Veggie pizzas, we don't have any resources. So another power cell. Lovely. You can break that down for the, what's it called? Crystals. Henry's idling, eh? So it's probably time we go and chop more before winter's end. So let's go and cut you. Looks lovely in the fall though. Look at all the red leaves, man. And I feel pretty good. There's the shirt, crafting 7 as well, and risk a meltdown for Connor. What can we do for you, Connor? Disturbed sleep. Have you not got any earplugs in? Put the earplugs in, man. Spaceship junk. Okay. I might go out to that again. I realised we were wasting the bug meat by not setting enough of these in, but we're now fermenting on all of them. So all is looking good. And there we go. Look at the porridge coming into the fridge. Freezer, sorry. So we have no waste of food now. So these should last forever. Because they are frozen, baby. Even in the fridge, it's only 8 days, so you may as well freeze them. That's why the refrigerators just, there's no point. I think refrigerators are okay for antibiotics and stuff, which is probably the other thing we want to pop in here, actually. So if we go antibiotics. So frozen, it's indefinite. And in a fridge. Just got to make sure we've got enough power. It looks like we're okay, though. As long as... No, we're absolutely fine. And then we'll run on to 3 batteries anyway. So, yeah. Even with these lights on, look. You want these on nighttime sensor circuit as well. So, I'll show you the other thing. Not the motion sensor, but the power. You have a... That's the night sensor. Light and heat, right? Day-night sensor. Costs a CPU core, though. That's the only problem. But what it does is detect nighttime, then turn the lights on. But, to be honest, if we click them, they're literally using 4. For now, that's okay. When we've got loads of light, it's probably something we want to do. But for now, we want to keep it as simple as possible, I think. So this is absolutely fine. Just keeping a close eye. Sticks, probably want to grab a couple more of those. Still fine on storage anyway. And then the rest, yeah, just keep the cooking coming ready. Even Connor's having a go. So just want to make sure we have got the meals prepped. So coming into the winter here, we do have a bit of luck in the way that we can go out. So what I'm going to do is, rather than sending Rita this time, I'm going to send Connor to the hunting grounds. Oh, hello. Jack and Rita became lovers. You dirty dogs, you. I totally get it, man. She is cool. We have some lovers, baby. We can get those married if we want them. We actually have a bit of idling, like I say, and then so with all this wood, let's go up and let's start planning the next level then. And we may have to do a ladder to start. No, let's get the flooring in first. What do we have? Got stone, right? Don't really want stone. Let's go for wooden parquet. We're going to start the bedrooms up here. You guys do that. And then I think 2 stories as much as we're going to go. So we'll need the ceilings anyway. And then we can get the roof on. Look at them all. They're all bored. They're all just hammering through. And then we'll get the roof. Probably just a normal wooden roof to start. And I'm going to go for this. So plenty of them building they can do here. Well done, guys. Solar eclipse is causing issues on this, so we will run down on batteries probably now. But we have enough. That's fine. Oh, these running really slow as well. Let's see. Hunting grounds, lovely. Should we medium combat skill, average amount of resources? Should we see how much he's bringing back? Might be the same, actually. Yeah. Bit of leather, 120 meat. So we'll get that drying off as well. And I think we are already running some smoke leaf. Beautiful. Wooden parquet does look nice. Henry, just chilling on the roof, are you, mate? Yeah. Good job. I'm tempted, actually, to come down and see... Oh, our turret's done, man. Holy crap. Let's get tea boiling. She's got quite a lot that she's going to blast through. I was wondering if we get elevators. Where are the elevators? There. We need to get carbon nanotubes. So I think that might be our job. I think we grab Jack. Shall we see how much that nest has grown? Where was it? There. I think there's a lot there. It has said it will regenerate, though. 3. So there's only a little bit over there. Pretty rubbish, to be honest. I think I'll send him to a more distant one then. The good thing is, once they've mined it, the drone will grab it for us anyway. Where is it? It's up here. Bit awkward, because I don't think he can get up. So he'd have to come up this way. And then he can't even shoot them until he's on the same level as them. So I don't know if I want to attack that one. Looks like our best one, to be honest. The rest aren't in positions to kind of help us, so... Oh, man, this is the edge of the map. Can I find another? Oh, there's one. That one's much better. So we'll go to this one, probably. But, guys, I'm going to slow it down. We are 37 days in. This is going to be where I end this one out. We're flying through. We have done so much, man. Like, so much. Look at this. It's coming up, man. Our little shack is coming up. And then we'll decide how we want to shape it afterwards. But as always, guys, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been a pleasure as always. Please do hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already as well. It really does help. But we've got a nice big bustling cabin, as you can see here. No windows yet, but that is what it is. As always, I hope you have a great day. And I'll catch you in the next one.